Sorry, boss, I couldn't talk just now. I apologize for hanging up on you last night, but there were a lot of people around.
All right, listen. You were saying this new man is causing you problems.
Yeah, him and his pretty blonde wife, they're phonies, you know? They've been snooping around, asking a lot of questions.
Have you figured out anything about them?
Well, I know his name's Richard. You know, I heard a guy friend of his say it. You know, an old pal of his showed up out of the blue.
Richard? And you say his wife's blonde?
Yeah, and his pal's trying to pawn himself off as a minor league baseball player, but I know he's a doctor. His name begins with a N.
No,
That's it. You know him?
This is what you must do. Tell the men the operation's been cancelled. Pay them off and get out of Galveston tonight.
What? Why?
Just do it. I can't have Richard trace any of this back to me.
He won't. I'll arrange to have an accident with him here. The other two will back off, and then me and the boys will just work our way down to San Cristobal.
No, you'll do absolutely nothing of the kind. Do you understand that? You hurt him, I hurt you. Is that clear?
I don't understand why.
Just do it, damn it.
Fine. Coward. You want to back off, that's your problem, but nobody makes a fool out of Gil and gets away with it. Typical. He always does this to me, you know? Snaps his finger and I gotta jump.
Who's that?
The boss. He wants me to go down and to the docks to pick up something. I'm supposed to have a meeting here in 5 minutes, and there's no way I could reach him to call it off. I mean, it's just a big pain in the butt.
I could go down to the docks and pick up whatever it is that you need.
You?
Why, sure. No, Stella, I need you here to help me sit up. Oh, it won't take long, right?
Well, why are you suddenly being so nice to me?
I've always been nice to you, Gil. It's my husband who doesn't like you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Why don't I just write down the address for you?
Great, great. Oh, do me a favor. Make sure you tell Dwayne that I'll be back in a little while, okay?
Sure. You're setting her up.
Listen.
What are you going to do to her?
You listen to me. Traitors need to be dealt with. And when Stella gets down to the dock, she's going to get hers. Big time.
So, just call the wedding off, eh? I'm sorry, no, I can't do that.
Why not?
Why?
Couples call off their engagements all the time.
Why not? And the people of San Cristobal are going to accept that? No. And what about Cassie's daughter, Tammy? That would crush her.
You don't want to break up with the woman because you love her. I understand that. But if she doesn't love you back, what kind of life are you going to have together anyway?
A far better one than one apart, at least for me anyway.
Oh, boy. You really get it bad, don't you?
I can't even begin to tell you, Noah, you know. These last few days here, I mean, all this time I've been spending alone with her. Alone, away from my obligations and my official duties. All right, fair enough. She might be pretending to love me, you know, to be a part of this charade, but I don't care. Because it has been great.
Either you accept the marriage the way it is, or you cancel the whole thing. Like, there's no in-between, Richard. And you can't count on Cassie's feelings for you to change, because they probably won't.
Oh, thank you very much for your vote of confidence. I'm beginning to understand now why we've lost touch.
Yeah, look, you asked for my advice.
No, actually, no, I didn't.
Okay, fine. Fine. I'll just keep my mouth shut, all right? But you know something, personally, I don't see what the problem is. You can have a beautiful woman in your life, in your bed, whenever you want her, with no messy emotions to get in the way. Hey, sounds like the perfect arrangement to me.
Spoken like a man who has never been in love.
You know, and exactly what has love brought to you anyway, Richard, huh? Oh, God. You've been hurt once before. It's going to happen again if you can't get over your feelings for Cassie.
She wouldn't go, Stella. The lunch crowd will be in any minute.
Stella won't be gone long. This is the place.
Oh, great. So this man I'm looking for, what's his name?
Oh, you don't need to know.
Well, I need to know who I'm looking for. What does he look like?
Well, he'll be the only man there. You won't miss him.
All right. Okay. Don't worry. I'll be back before the rush, all right?
Don't count on it, sweetheart.
What are you going
her? Tell me.
This is what I'll tell you. You tell anyone about this, you'll be next on my list.
Hey, Roselle. Where's Stella?
She just stepped out for a minute.
Stepped out. Where? What is it?
Gil sent her down to the docks on a wild goose chase. Something about meeting the boss. I'm afraid something terrible's gonna happen to her.
The docks. I gotta go.
Think you're going, huh? Gil says you've been causing some trouble. Dwayne, I think you got some explaining to do.